And these are calculations on the cost of electricity. If you like, you can pause your video cast, do the questions on a page, and then come back and see what the right answers are. So the first one here, a 3 kilowatt fire is left on for an hour. So to calculate the number of kilowatt hours, I'll just write the equation here. We are calculating the amount of energy and we're multiplying power in watts by time in hours. I'll just write it up at the top there. So we're just multiplying 3 kilowatts by 1 hour and the answer is 3. The next one, a 1 kilowatt toaster for 2 hours, the answer is 2. A half kilowatt hoover left on for 4 hours. So what you have to do is multiply 4 by a half and the answer is 2. A 200 watt TV. Now, you need to be careful. Your 200 watts there has to be changed to kilowatts. And to change to kilowatts, you divide by 1,000. So that's 0.2 kilowatts. And again, you multiply by 5 hours, so 5.2 gives you 1. Last one, a 2 kilowatt kettle, so it's already in kilowatts, but our time's not in hours. So we have to change that into hours, and that's either 0.25 of an hour or a quarter of an hour. So 2 times 0.25 gives you 0.5 or a half. All right, so now we've got the number of kilowatt hours and we know how to get that. To actually calculate the cost, all you have to do then is multiply your energy, which is in kilowatt hours, by the cost per kilowatt hour. And the electricity board determines that. It is currently about 16 pence for a kilowatt hour, which is quite dear. It's gone up about 25% in the last year or so. So it's quite dear at the minute. But for our sake, we're going to give you a nice easy number to use. For example, if electricity costs 10p per unit or kilowatt hour, calculate the cost of the following. Again, you can stop the video cast, do your calculations, and come back and check the answers if you like. So number 1, a 2 kilowatt fire is left on for 3 hours. So the first thing we're going to do is calculate the amount of energy. Again, energy is power by time. So we'll do that first. So the amount of energy used is 2 times 3, which is 6 kilowatt hours. And we know that it costs 10p per unit or 10p per kilowatt hour. So 10 times 6 is 60 pence. That's your first answer. Second one, 0.2 kilowatts TV left on for 5 hours. So first of all, how many kilowatt hours? 5 times 0.2 is 1 kilowatt hour. And each unit costs 10p, so 10 times 1 is 10. A 0.1 kilowatt light bulb left on for 10 hours. So 10 times 0.1 gives you 1 kilowatt hour. And again, 1 times 10 pence is 10p. And the last one, a half kilowatt hoover left on for 1 hour. So 1 times 0.5 is 0.5 kilowatt hours. And again, by 10p gives you 5 pence. A few more questions. Again, feel free to stop the video cast and try them. If a kettle operates an electrical current of 6.7 amps, what fuse should be fitted to the kettle? So you know you have to get a fuse which is above that, and so there's only one that's above that, and that's 13 amps, and that's your answer. If an electrical fan operates at a current of 3.5 amps, what fuse should be fitted to the fan? Again, you must choose a fuse which is above your 3.5, so the answer there is 5. Right, which of the following is a safety feature of a 3-pin plug? Brass pins are conductors, therefore they're not going to be a safety feature. Copper wires are conductors, again not a safety feature. The cable grip is certainly a safety feature because it holds your cable or your wires in position, and so it's your safety feature.